What's up, YouTube fam? This is episode 1 of the Road to Summer Shredding. For those that are new to this channel, I actually started this maybe like around 4 years ago. Trying to get into the whole vlog scene, but being busy with school and kind of just like not having enough time on my hands to kind of commit to it. But now here we are. As of right now, we are starting this 14-week prep of summer shredding. So this is actually a big moment for me because it's one of those things that I had on my bucket list for a long time now. And finally we are committing to it. It is June 24th. That is when the summer shredding class is going down. But I'm excited to share this journey with you. So we're going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1.
Right now.
Tell me who you are, get in the car.
Right now.
So as you guys just saw, 161.4 pounds is my starting point for this competition. So usually my past competitions, I kind of normally weighed around 158, 159. So in this short time span since my last competition, I'm starting at a higher weight. So I'm still giving myself about 13, 14 weeks to prep down all the way down to in the 140s. How low will I go? I'm not sure. Last competition I weighed in at 142 as my lowest, so I'm expecting to be a little bit higher. Hopefully I build a little bit of muscle within the small time frame I had, but 14 weeks is what we're aiming for, and then we go into peak week. So that's kind of like my starting point. And throughout this whole prep, I'm gonna be weighing myself each morning at the same time every day. I'm gonna aim to do that to just maintain consistency. And then I usually track my weight on my phone. So what I like to do is each day I come onto the scale, track down my weight, and by the end of the week, I kind of calculate the average to see how my progress is going. Because it's one of those things when it comes to contest prep where you could easily get influenced by the number on the scale. So for myself at least, what gives me a calming mindset around this whole thing is that each week I take that average and then I kind of compare it to the last week. So if my averages are slowly dipping down, despite each day going basically like this, but if you see that downward trajectory in terms of like your body weight, that indicates to me that I'm heading in the right direction, right? So that's kind of how I view the scale as. It's not an end-all be-all like a lot of people tend to believe. So it's more so of a guide of just tracking of where my progress is going. So if I'm on the right track or if I need to make adjustments. So yeah, that's pretty much how my morning's gonna be. But as for right now, I'm gonna get a quick meal in and then I'm gonna go head to the gym and work out. Alright, so just driving to the gym right now. One of those things when it comes to like contest prep too is like the closer, not the closer I get, but now that I'm starting, I kind of always like think back of like the foods I'm just kind of like that I can't have anymore. Every time like I'm done a show, like it comes to a point where I'm like, did I eat everything I wanted to eat? You know, like with all the cravings I feel like will occur during this prep. Now this is the time to kind of like dial it in. And it's funny too because the place that I work at, there's two new like I guess restaurants that are opening it up. One's called Cinnaholic, which is like a gourmet cinnamon bun place where it's like they customize different cinnamon rolls. Another one beside it
Azab Pizza Bistro, which is like, think of it like a Subway, but like a pizza version of it. For those that don't know the concept of that, but it's those two are opening up beside my work pretty soon. It's gonna be pretty hard trying to like fight back the temptations and the urges to want to go out and eat. But for myself, I kind of combat that just to always remember like your why of doing what you're doing with this contest prep, and kind of like staying in the zone, you know. So actually, I am parked right now at the gym. I had to kind of stop recording just because the camera was moving pretty much everywhere. Like, I don't have anything mounted on to, like, I guess my dash to keep it stable. So when it comes to making like sharp turns and whatnot, it does move. But yeah, we're here at the gym. For those that are kind of wondering, oh my gosh. So there it is. You can see it, shapes on McPhillips. But yeah, enough of that. We're just gonna head into the gym right away. I'm gonna see if I could film some clips of the workout I'm doing. It is a commercial gym, so they might be strict on filming. I know people in there kind of like have phones, they do selfies and whatnot, so we'll see how it is. But yeah, I'll get this workout in and I'll catch you in a bit. What is going on, guys? So just doing a quick commentary over this workout video. So typically with my workout routine during prep, I do focus mostly on volume training. But for two body parts which I consider my weak points, I do train them twice a day, which would be my back and legs. I do have both a strength day and a volume day. So typically with strength, with my compound movements for each body part, I do focus on the 3 to 5 rep range, and then slowly pyramiding up in weight, depending on the exercise. And then with volume training, I just keep it straight hypertrophy, 8 to 12 rep range, 4 to 5 sets, 5 to 6 exercises for each body part. So that's pretty much straightforward. And then with the rest of my body parts, again, keeping it more so volume training. Now with cardio, I am slowly, as we're watching these clips, I am slowly incorporating that back in. So as of right now, I'm doing 20 minutes of cardio on the stairs twice each week, and then as prep goes on, that's going to eventually build up to every day at around 30 to 35 minutes. And that's how I kind of prefer to create that caloric deficit for myself, because I do like food, so I try to keep my food as high as possible and then just manipulate the carbs as we go. But for the most part, cardio will be the main kind of focus when creating that caloric deficit. And everybody has different preference, so when it comes to that one's mine. So now here, as we get into the next clip, this is a little physique update. So as you saw earlier in the video, I did weigh in around the 160 range. Now with my previous preps, I did weigh maybe like 2 pounds lower, 158, 159. So definitely starting at my highest starting point, which I'm not too worried about. I could cut down pretty easily within 14 weeks. So definitely excited how that's gonna turn out, and see y'all in the next clip. All right, so just got finishing done our workout. So now we're heading to this local photography place, studio called Allure, and we're shooting some pictures for our for this brand that I kind of work with one of my buddies called Strong Culture. So we're gonna take some shots with them. These are new people that we're bringing on, so we'll introduce you to them in a bit. But yeah, this will be kind of like a sneak peek of what's upcoming for the brand. It's a clothing brand. I guess I forgot to mention that out there. But our page yet is Strong Culture Athletics on IG. So I'll try to put the tag somewhere in this frame, and then you could check it out if you like to. But we're gonna head there real quick, get some shots in, and then kind of show you a little bit of behind the scenes stuff that what's upcoming. So it's a little sneak peek, so kind of excited for it. So yeah, we're gonna head there right away, and here we go.
Carrots though. Oh, here you go. Yeah.
Hi, what's up? Using his camera for the first time. Wow, this is nice.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the YouTube channel? They
I'm
might
sure
not
they
have
already
seen
know
you.
me, but my
Yeah.
name's Jared, and this is my partner in crime, Filipino Superman.
Superman, Clark Kent, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
This is cool. This is a cool camera.
So we are here at Allure Studios. As you can see in the background, we got the shoot kind of going on. This would be a little sneak peek of what's coming up with Strong Culture. Got Ashley over there, Star Wars taking the photos, and we got Jocelyn and the rest of the gang kind of preparing on the side. But yeah, we're gonna do this for a couple hours and then we'll see where the next where it takes us. So what's the plan?
It'll be a nice photo shoot. We're gonna have something celebratory, you know. It's gonna be a nice emotional shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Say hello.
we're just talking a little bit about the day. So I'm in charge of photography. We got Bryant over here. He's the phenomenal cinematographer.
Together, it's probably
Hi friends, so I'm Fiona. I'm telling everyone what to do. There's Sarwar, Darnell, the girls, there's Ashley, right here, right there, and Jocelyn.
A few moments later.
Alright, so my camera did just die during the shoot, so I couldn't get as many clips that I want to get for this vlog, but it's one of those things I learned today that I do need a second battery, so I'm planning throughout this week to finally get one so I don't run into that problem again, because the shitty part is it's like you start filming, your battery dies out, and then you gotta go back and recharge it, which takes a lot of time. So yeah, so that's in the plans for this upcoming week. But now that we're done doing the photo shoot, we are here at Mashiro's, or we just got finishing done eating at Mashiro's, which is a sushi place here in Winnipeg. But in terms of how it incorporates with my diet plan and how with prep, I guess I do estimate I guess the portion sizes, and like I've done macros long enough where I could kind of like ballpark what each dish is, and with today being a little bit more unique, it's I haven't eaten a lot throughout the day, so I did have a lot of room to work with. But throughout as the week, or as each day goes by, things are going to be more dialed in. Macros will be more on point, and yeah, you'll see me more like in the zone as these vlogs progress. But yeah, we just got done doing that, so I think for today we're just gonna call it a wrap for that one. And yeah, see you all in the next clip. Alright guys, so for the majority of the day I'm usually at work. I work at a supplement store. It's called Popeye's Supplements, and a question I get a lot, especially when you're on prep, it's like what supplements are good to take. For me, I do like to keep it simple. I do have core foundations that I like to use throughout my prep. Usually one, protein powder. Now I do, because it is your building blocks for muscle, it kind of helps with muscle recovery. But as the deeper I get into prep, I do kind of phase it out a little bit in favor of just whole foods, just because as you get closer to the show date, you do get hungrier, and for myself, I prefer to like try to find ways to keep myself like full and not have to like feel like I'm starving all the time. It is inevitable at some point where you just get hungry a little bit quicker. So closer to prep, I kind of phase out protein powder in favor of real food. For number 2, I do recommend supplementing creatine. That way you're able to keep up your strength as you head into prep and get deeper into prep. For myself, I feel like it's important to keep up with your strength so that it gives your muscles a reason to stay. As you're cutting down, as you're dieting down, as you're losing body fat, depending how much of a caloric deficit you are, you want to prevent muscle breakdown as much as possible, and because you want to retain that size you've worked so hard through either your off season or just in general. So creatine, definitely number 2. 3, fish oils. Fish oils, not only through prep but just in general as well, kind of just keeps up with your mood, your heart health, your joints. You want to find a good quality fish oil that has high EPA and high DHA content if you want to mix them of both, because those are kind of like the main, I guess, things to look for when it comes to choosing fish oil. For those that don't know, having a high EPA in your fish oil kind of helps with like your joints and inflammation, whereas high DHA helps with like your brain and mood health. And as again, when you're into prep, you might get like brain fog a lot. Your awareness kind of just might be wandering around. But yeah, I would say fish oil would be number 3. So number 4, multivitamins. So multivitamins or some type of green supplement is another essential thing to have. Yes, you could get them from food, but as you're dieting down, you're technically cutting foods out. You might have veggies here and there, but it's good to have a variety. That's where greens or a multivitamin can help. That way, when it comes to just overall digestion and the way your body is functioning, because you're supplementing with those things, filling in the gaps, you're allowing your body to just kind of just function properly and more efficiently. Now here's one that I have implemented throughout the majority of my preps since I've worked here. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, so this isn't a product plug or anything, but it is a product that I do enjoy using every time I diet down. But this is Hard Muscle Builder by Magnum. It is an H&B product. Kind of main gist of it, of what it does help speed up your muscle recovery a little bit faster. And the cool thing with this one, it does have an ingredient called ashwagandha in it. So for those that don't know, ashwagandha does help with your stress levels, your cortisol levels. So as you diet down, you do get stressed a lot. It's one of those things where, who knows, maybe you might be comparing yourself to other people as you're getting closer to show date, or just the overall low calories is kind of like getting your mood down, your energy levels down, building up that stress in your body. For me at least, it does help with it a lot. So yeah, for those that are wondering, Magnum Hard Muscle Builder, that's a really essential product in my repertoire. But I don't really use any fat burners. My main kind of source of putting myself in a caloric deficit would be cardio. I just like to keep it simple like that. Some people do say fat burners, thermogenics, things like that, but for myself I would like to keep it as small as possible when it comes to my supplements. But yeah, for those that were wondering, those are the supplements I do take. I did forget to mention too, I do use a lot of pre-workout. It's one of those things that kind of helps boost up my energy, because over time your energy does get super low. So I do pretty much use that throughout my whole prep as well. So pre-workout, definitely a lifesaver throughout those low days, if you want to call it. But also, fun fact, I don't think I've ever taken a break from pre-workout since I started using pre-workout. I know that's super bad and super unhealthy, but it's more so of I guess a mentality thing nowadays when it comes to pre-workout. Honestly, I could either do a low stim pre-workout, high stim. It's just one of those things where I just need something to drink beforehand to kind of just get me into that zone. I don't know, does it still work for me? I think when I switch it up every now and then, it does, but for the majority of the time I just drink it just either for the flavor or just to just psych myself up, just to get me into the right mindset type of thing. But yeah, fun fact if you didn't know.
National sales manager and things like that. And then, I really took into branding and product development. So I kind of got...
Yeah, we do get a lot of customers that kind of look for, say, the informed choice, because they do play a lot of sports and whatnot. So I think it's a cool aspect to have that kind of side of it too. That way people have options. So as you guys just saw there, a cool little perk that I get to do while working at Popeyes is that I get to do lives on the IG page, where I get to talk to different brands. For example, I was just with the director of Mutant and PVL, two supplement brands that we carry here at Popeyes. But it's a really cool experience getting to just getting to know what goes behind the scenes when it comes to like their marketing and who they kind of cater to. So it's one of those things I kind of really enjoy. But on that note, I think this would be a good time to kind of just wrap up this video. When it comes to these vlogs, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of, I guess, format I want to do with it. One challenge I'll find myself having is like learning how to edit these videos, but it's one of those things that it's a learning curve that I feel like it's a fun challenge for me to do. But that being said, as I said it over here, hope you guys enjoyed watching the first episode of my Road to Summer Shredding. This gives you a little bit of background, and yeah, hope you're excited as I am in this journey. But I guess I have to figure out an outro to these vlogs, but I don't know. If you enjoyed watching this video, like, subscribe, and tune into the next one. I believe I'll be uploading each Monday, so just keep an eye out for that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's basically d_Fitness on IG. So if you want to stay up to date with like IG stories and the content that I kind of produce on there, give it a follow. But yeah, catch you all guys in the next video.